Okay, so in today's episode, I wanted to show you guys the third pattern in our crochet bubble blanket. It's going to be for my daughter. Remember, I'm doing two separate blankets, one for my son, one for my daughter. And so here's the third pattern, and it's a princess crown. I've already lined out how many chains I need and how high it's going to be, just to make sure that they're all the same size. So for this, you're going to need a pencil to mark along. You're going to need your yarn. I'm using the Red Heart with Love, and the color is Lilac. Well, I like to just say purple. It was between purple or pink for her, so I went with purple. Okay, then you're gonna need some scissors. These are fabric scissors, and honestly, these are the only scissors I will use for cutting yarn. I have other scissors, but when I use it, it just frails the yarn really bad, and they're craft scissors, they just suck. And then you're gonna need, obviously, your crochet hook. This is a size H or 5mm. Okay, so we're gonna start with a slip stitch. To make a slip stitch, we're just gonna wrap around our finger twice, hold the tail and the working yarn, and you're gonna take the back yarn over the top, making sort of an X, let it sit, and then you're gonna take the back off of the top, and you can see the loop form. You're just gonna pull it tight and on your hook. So in this one, we need to chain 30. So to chain, you wrap around your hook and pull through. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, so we're going to single crochet the second chain from the hook. This never counts as one. So we have 1, 2. We're going to go into here, yarn over, pull through. We have 2 loops, yarn over, pull through both. That's a single crochet. We're going to single crochet every one of these 29 stitches you should have. Okay, so I just finished row 1, and now what I'm going to do is turn my work, just chain up 1, and it looks like we need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of just single crochet. And like my other bobble stitch videos, I'm going to crochet over top of this straggler just to put it away for now. So we're just going to single crochet right on top and kind of pull it tight so it's not hanging at the end. And then as I pulled over here, you could see it pull in. So I'm going to do a couple more rows just to lock it into place pretty good. Okay, and then just drop it in the back and continue into single crochet. Remember, we need another 6 rows of single crochet, so just go ahead and continue that. Okay, I just finished my single crochet. I did 6 rows, but 7 rows total, because remember we did 1 row already. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the bobble stitching. So we're going to turn our work, always turn to the left, and we're going to chain up 1. We're going to need 5 single crochet before we get to this bobble. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And now we're going to wrap. To make a bobble stitch, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook through the V, yarn over, pull through. You have 3. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2 and hold. Okay, do it again. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through 2. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, and pull through 2. I'm just going to keep doing this till you have 6 on your hook. I have 5, so 1 more. Now I have 6 loops. So we're going to take that 6 loops, this is a cluster, and we're going to yarn over and pull through all of them. And then the next one is going to be a single crochet to lock it into place. Okay, and as you can see, there's the bubble. So it looks like we need to do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more times for a total of 10. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, pull through 2, pull through 2, another, oopies, try that again, pull through 2, so we have 6 on our hook, and there's 6. So we're going to yarn over and pull through all and single crochet. There's 2. Remember, we need 10 total. 3, 4, 5, 6. So go ahead and finish that. So we have 3, 4, 5, and you need 9 of them. You need 10 of them total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total. Let's go ahead and finish that. Okay, so I just finished my 10th bobble. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it looks like we should have 5 stitches left for 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 single crochets. Okay, so now we're going to turn our work, and like I said, after every row that has a bobble, you're going to chain up 1, and you're going to single crochet the entire row for 29 single crochets. And if you don't pull that over, you won't see the other stitch back there. So see, you pull it, there's a stitch. So we want to make sure we're in that one, and then on top there's a stitch. Okay, so remember, there's 1 on side, 1 on top, 1 in the side. And like I said, if you don't think you have 29, then go ahead and just count the V's on top. Okay, we're going to turn our work. Always turn to the left. Chain up 1, and it looks like we need, for row 10, we need 4 single crochets. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to bobble stitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. So we're going to need 11. We're going to need 11 of the bobbles. So I'm going to show you how to do that one more time, and then let you go with the 11. You're going to do 1 bobble stitch. The next stitch will be a single crochet, then a bobble, then a single. Now remember, to do this, you yarn over, insert your hook through the stitch, pull the yarn through, you have 3. A yarn over, pull through 2. You have 2 loops on here now. Leave those. Yarn over again, insert your hook, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 again. We have 3. We want 6 loops on our hook. There's 4 and 5 and 6. Now we're going to pull through all of them like so. Then the next stitch we're going to single crochet, and what that is doing is locking that bobble into place, so it's not going to go anywhere. Okay? So go ahead and continue doing that for another 10 with a total of 11 bobbles. Okay, so I'm coming to my last bobble in my stitch. So just wanted to make sure that we checked, made sure we had 11, and also make sure that we have the correct amount left when we're done. So at the end of this row, it looks like we need 4 stitches left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this row is perfect. And 4. Okay, so we're going to turn our work. You can see it start to form. We're right here. Now, what do we do after every row? I've already said this. We're going to chain 1 and single crochet the entire way for 29 single crochets. Okay, go ahead and chain up 1. And now it looks like we need 3 single crochets. That's 1, 2, 3. And so now we need 12. So see how it increases 1? It increases 1 to make the little crown sides. So here we're going to do 12. Let's go ahead and do our 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, look, there's 7 on there. See that? 3. So let's take that one off. Now we have 6. And we're going to single crochet afterwards. So there's 1. Now, don't worry about if these ends start to curve up or anything. The end of this, we're going to do a border around the entire thing, and then I will show you how to block your work, which will flatten it. So let's just continue on. Okay. So we did 3 together. You're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more. And then you should have 3 stitches left for single crochet. So go ahead and finish that. And then we'll hop back to, okay, so we're coming up on the end of this row. We still need to do 1 more of the bobbles into this next stitch here. And then we should have 3 left. We're going to single crochet into the next 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, turn our work. And look at it. Doesn't that look so pretty so far? You can see it's climbing. Okay, so after this row, we have to chain up 1 and we have to single crochet across for 29 single crochets. Look at this thing. Just completed that row of 29 single crochets, and if you want the written pattern to this, please let me know and I will write this pattern up and put it on my blog. Okay, so turn, chain up 1, and let's look here. So we are here now. So now we need 1, 2 single crochets. So 1, 2, and it looks like we're going to need 13 bobbles. Pretty easy, see, we're increasing. So let's do 13. Don't forget to pull some yarn out if you need it. Ugh. And there's 6. There we go. Okay, so there's 1. We need 12 more. You will go through a lot of yarn with these bobbles. Okay, there's 2. So we need 11 more. Go ahead and complete your 11, and then, all right, so I'm coming up on my last bobble, which would make 13. And be sure you count them if you don't think that you did enough, or if you think you did too many, or if you think that you're short. So you should have 2 at the end left. 1, 2. Okay, ready to turn and see? Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Oh my goodness, she's gonna freak. Okay, so we're gonna chain up 1, and like after every row, we're going to look at this thing again. We're going to single crochet in every one for 29 single crochets total. Isn't this fun? If you like this pattern, definitely give this video a thumbs up and definitely stick around and click the subscribe button. I just finished that 29 single crochets. I'm going to turn my princess crown, chain up 1, and it looks like we're going to repeat kind of. Okay, so I need 2 single crochets. So 1. Okay, and next we're going to 1 bobble, 1, and then oopie. There. Then it looks like we need 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3. We're gonna 1 bobble, okay, then we're gonna do 1 single crochet, another bobble. These are gonna be the peaks of the crown. Okay, for some reason this yarn just got really stiff. So there's 4, 5, come on, 6. Okay, and now we need 2 single crochet, 1, 2, and then we're gonna bobble. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 bobbles with 1 single crochet in between. And there's 6 on there. Okay, so 1 single crochet, there's 1 group. There's 2 groups. There's 3 groups, and then here's the last group. Once you get the hang of this, you're going to be like winging through this. Alright, now it looks like we need 2 single crochets in between, so here's 1, 2. Now we're going to do like we did before. I'm going to put 1 bobble, so we're going backwards, back to the beginning. You'll see what I mean in a second. Okay, 1 single crochet, another bobble, okay, now we need 3 single crochets, so 1, 2, 3, and if you remember, this is exactly like the beginning, what we did in the beginning of this. Then we're going to put a bobble stitch, Okay, and then we should have 2 single crochets left. So 1 and 2. Turn our work, and look at that, starting to come together. Okay, so chain up 1 and go ahead and do 29 single crochets across this row, and I'm going to turn my work back to the left. Right, so now we're going to go further in. So we're going to chain up 1. We're going to go, I totes think I forgot to change this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to move my pattern over here so I can look at it a little better. So then we're going to do 1 bobble into the next stitch. Okay, see that one gets stuck. There we go. Pull some more yarn. Okay. We're going to go ahead and crochet that through. Then we need to do 4 single crochets. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to do 3 bobbles. So crochet 1 bobble and 1 single crochet, and then you're going to do 2 more. Okay, so there's 1. Get one more yarn. I got too many in there. There we go. So here's 2 and our 3rd. Okay, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets, including the single crochet that comes after this. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to do 1 bobble, 1 bobble, and 6, and then the rest are single crochet. And that's it for that round. So we're going to turn our work. We're going to chain up 1 single crochets. So you should have 29 single crochets at the end of this round. So we're going to do, looks like 2 single crochet first, bobble, okay, and then next we're going to do 10 single crochet. That's right, 10. 2, 3, 9, and 10. Now we're going to do 1 bobble, 1 single crochet, and another bobble in this next 3 stitches. So 1, okay, there's 1. Now we need 1 more. Okay, now after that we're going to do, again like before, 10 single crochets. including this one. So here's one. So we're doing 10 single crochets. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I think that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, okay, so then we're going to do one bobble. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we should have 2 stitches left, completing this row. 1 and 2. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn your work, and you're going to single crochet across for 29 single crochets, chain up 1, and go ahead and single crochet across. Okay, so we just finished our row of 29 single crochets. Go ahead and turn your work, chain up 1, and we're going to do 7 single crochets, and 7, and then we're going to do 1 bobble stitch, and then the next stitch. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then we're going to do 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to go ahead and do 1 bobble. And then we're going to repeat that one where we do 6 single crochets, and then we're going to 1 bobble again. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and the rest are single crochet, and you should have 7. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead and turn your work. Chain up 1. And that's what it looks like so far. So now the next 3 rows are going to be single crochets. So go ahead in the next 3 rows and do 29 single crochet totaling each row. I just finished my 3rd row of single crochet. Go ahead and turn your work, chain up that 1. And this time we're going to do 14 single crochets. So there's 1 and 2. And 3, 12, 13, 14. We're going to do 1 bobble. Okay, and then the rest are single crochet. Okay, so turn your work. Chain up 1. It looks like the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows are all single crochet. Okay, so the next 6 row, go ahead and do single crochet. Do not forget to chain up 1, and you should have 29 single crochets after each row. I just finished my 6th single crochet round alone, and here's what it looks like. So let's go ahead and do the border. We're going to chain up 1. Okay, and we're going to put 1 single crochet in all of these and around. In the corners, we will put 3 single crochets. Okay, I will show you. right here would be the corner stitch. So in this stitch here, directly into it, we're going to put 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And if you look, you can see it start to curve this way. That's going to allow you to turn your work this way and go ahead and single crochet down. Be sure you put 3 in the corners when you turn, and then you can turn and continue onward. Okay, so here's our corners. We're going to put 2 in here just because we do already have one up here. And then we're going to slip stitch into this very first stitch here. And when you slip stitch, that makes the 3rd for the turn. Okay, so to fasten off, you're going to chain up 1. Go ahead and cut your yarn, leaving a pretty good tail. Pull through, tighten it, and it's a knot. And there you have your 3rd pattern in the Bobble Stitch blanket. There it is, little princess hat. Block your work. What you're going to do is take a bunch of pins and pin it down. Just put them in the corners, making sure you stretch it out so it's even, because that's what the ultimate goal of this is, to make everything cohesive. I just like to go through and pin it in a bunch of areas. Pin the top, pin it over here. Okay, after you have it all good and pinned, then last thing you're going to do is grab a water bottle full of water and just start spraying it down really, really well. I mean, you want this thing soaked. I'm going to go ahead and set this down so it's easier to wet. And you're just going to soak it. What I like to do is really soak the corners, because that's where you want it to stay flat. And then I just push the water down into it. Don't worry about the end stragglers, because that will be crocheted in when you go attach this. It looks like it's pretty soaked. I'm just going to add another pin to each corner. And then spray them again really good. And you want to make sure it's all sprayed super well. And dab it back in. Okay, and that's it. That is how you block your work. Okay, so here's how you block it. That's pretty much it. You let this dry for 12 to 24 hours, and then you're good to go. It should retain its shape, like this one has. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. All the links that you need are in the description box below. And comment down below what other image you would like to see as a bobble stitch. And please follow along as we continue this blanket.